Good Erev Shabbos, Parshas Vayelech, Tavshin Pei Gimel. We're in a new year already. It's a new combination. But still, we're finding getting comfortable with it. The process is not finished. We're still in the process of awakening, reconnecting to after the massive tzimtzum that took place on Rosh Hashanah. There was connection, but then we're going through the Seres Kshuva, which we are connecting the 10 dots. We're opening up the Tzenoris again, down from Keser all the way down to Malchus. This week is also Shabbos Shuva. It's Vayelech and it's Shabbos Shuva. So how do we align with this? How do we get aligned with the fix, with the urge, or with the desire that's cooking inside, or rather, how does one tap into the desire, awaken the desire of connection, or what needs to be? So, what is Shuva? What is Shuva? There's two ways. There's something that I'm not doing it anymore. I did it. I'm not doing it anymore. Now, it's I picked up in it over Yantiv. I was saying some Tehillim, and I noticed that David HaMelech has a Mahalach where, take out the word Mahalach, David HaMelech has a, when he talks about the pain that he's going through, and all the pain that's coming in him, and all the tzaras, and the people that are chasing him, and everything that's happening around him, he takes full ownership. He takes full ownership. He tells the Eibishter, my body is broken, I have blisters, I am down to nothing, and you are hitting me. Hashem, you are giving me pain. You are hitting me over and over again. Why? He's not complaining. It's because of what I have done. It's because of the sins that I've done. Now you have to remember, David HaMelech was Malchus. He was a Merkava, He's a part of the Merkava. It's Malchus. He was fully embodied in this place of separation and can bringing connection to it. Malchus memory separation. It's time and space. He was fully in there. He was a piece of that. He's talking. It's as if like you're watching and listening. Malchus speaking. Malchus is saying, "I have sinned. I have done wrong, and therefore this is happening to me." We can go through a process of a person, we do the work, change, everything is good, everything is tov, and then one keeps receiving the short end of the stick, more and more pain, nothing is moving, nothing is changing. What we need to do is take ownership. At the end of the day, if something was done to one, yes, forgiven, apology, forgiven, that's good. But at the end of the day, there is still an energetic, there is a dent, a scratch, something that was done with energetically something that was done. And there are different levels of tshuva. There's one part of tshuva where I ask for forgiveness. The person says, yes, it's gone. The second part of tshuva is, and that's mechaper on the spot. And then there is the final phase of tshuva is where toila, and it hangs until Yom Kippur, and Kippur comes in as mechaper on everything. But we all know that before we go into that kapara, we need to own it. I have to first get in touch, align with my shortcoming. I have to own my lack of, and then when there is a cleaning, in other words, it's like trying to clean an open door, right? As you put pressure against it, the door moves. You want to hold it and then do the cleaning, so you can actually, clean it properly. So too this is where it needs to happen in Shabbos Shuva. There is Shabbos Shuva is going back. Shuva means returning. Returning is there's Tshuva Tata, and then there's Tshuva Law. There's Tshuva Tata, which is in my attributes, within my midas. I'm not doing that. I'm working on myself. I'm cleaning up myself. And then there's tshuva elo, that I am going back to the source. I'm returning to source. I'm going back to the place of origins, where it all started. How do I do that? By taking ownership, whatever is happening to me, instead of pointing fingers, I'm taking ownership of myself. I'm the cause of it. The common denominator is that it's me. Many relationships, I'm in a relationship with myself, spouse, children, partners, whatever it is, world, malchus, and all other angles, but all other, whatever it is that I'm in a relationship with. But the common denominator is that I'm the one that's receiving pain. And I'm the one, because if I'm still receiving, pshat is that I'm in that space. Why am I in that space, B'chal? If I'm still receiving, that means that I am in that place. And the way to get out of that place, the way to create distance, to unstick from that place, is by going deeper. Tashiv Ka, go back to the Yudke, go back to a level of surrender, tshuva. I'm going back home, which is that I am taking ownership that I have caused this. Generational, you can go, remember, we are cleaning generational pain over here too. Generational, it's coming down. The more you're opening up again, the more you open up, the deeper it's going to go until it's fully cleaned. And at this point, there's no way back. We're right in the middle of it. The only way through is to go deeper in. And in order to save the pain, not having to walk through this endless tunnel of darkness and choshech, is by just taking ownership. That it's me. This is coming to me because I'm causing myself this pain. And from that place to have the regret, charata, and ultimately, as the Rebbe says in the Sikha, it has to be done with simcha. Because simcha is going to get you there immediately. It cleans up the mess immediately. Especially when we have Shabbos Shuva, and also Shabbos and Shuva is the same. Both of them are coming back. Shabbos is Shev, coming back. And also Shuva is also coming back. And we have the koyach of Shabbos, where we tap into simcha, doing tshuva Elah. This is called tshuva Elah. Means it's I'm not dealing with the petty stuff anymore. I'm getting real with it. I'm understanding that there is a higher conscience within me, and my avoida here is not to be busy with the katnas, with the small pieces. Getting busy with the small pieces, the back and forth, that is tshuva tata. We have to start at that over there. But ultimately, tshuva Elah is the way to go. That's what we need to get to. Why am I doing all this? Finding the purpose, regrouping, finding the reason, why am I doing this? Why am I learning? Why am I learning Torah? Why am I connecting? When I learn and I'm connecting, I'm feeding my soul. I'm feeding my neshama. I'm bringing food to the neshama, and then from that place, I need to bring it into Welt. I need to bring it into my life, spread it out everywhere. Let it just infect everything and everywhere. So it's a very it's an important time. It's a very powerful time. And the only suggestions that I can suggest is to take advantage of it. Take advantage. Don't waste the time. Don't waste any time. Don't waste a minute. It's precious time. This is only once a year. Of course, once we open it up, we can always get back to it. It's always a tunnel. We can always tap back into it. But the most important thing is to take advantage of the moment. So, yeah. What else do we have over here this week? We're also talking about Anoicha Haster Aster Espane. Right? Anoicha Haster Aster Pane B'Yamahu. Ala Kol Ra Asher Osek Epane Lahim Acherim. It's there's hastara, and you have to keep opening up and connect to the center core, the driver. Get back to the reason as to why you're doing this. Why are you doing what you're doing? Why are you chasing what you're chasing? I'm talking about chasing a life of well-being from a place of being at peace. So, Gemar Chasimatov, good gewünscht Jahr. We should all have a sweet new year. We should have a year of, should be shefa, prosperity, with abundance, manichas hanefesh, rechovas hadas. Seems out there, but it's possible. Definitely possible. Good Shabbos.